play guitar in a typical Nigerian church where they play music like this. I am struggling to play guitar during those praise sessions. I want you to watch this video to the end because I'm going to pick a praise session and I'm going to break down how I would approach playing guitar on each of the songs. So watch this video to the end because I'm going to share very important tips that a lot of you guys miss out from, and I don't want you to continue struggling. So let's get started right away. Alright, so I found this video on YouTube, 20 minutes non-stop intense praise session, The Gathering, Houston, Texas, and it was led by IBK. So if you follow me or you've gone through my channel, you see that I've created a worship guitar playlist. So I'm going to use the same concept to explain how to play praise songs on guitar. Now, so let's imagine you're on stage and then the praise session starts something like this, right? The person is just charging the atmosphere, right? The first thing you can do, just give Jesus some praise in the house. What you can do is to just play around with your scale or your pentatonic. So let me play it again and you hear what it sounds like. Did you hear that? I believe you heard what I just did. I was just playing around with my scale. So the tip here is that whenever the person is trying to charge the atmosphere, you can just stick with your pentatonic or major scale, just play around it and follow the energy at that point, alright? Right? So let me forward it. This is just charging the atmosphere. Let me forward it, alright? Now the loop has started. First thing to do is to know the key of the song, because the key is a starting point. So if you don't know the key, you're going to get stuck. So the first thing after knowing the key, now figure the key. By the key of C sharp, alright? Alright? What can you do, Jesus? So if you are listening at this point on the stage and then you don't know the chord progression of the song, just calm down. You don't need to start playing immediately. The first thing you can do, you can just vibe and listen to what the starting point of the song is. So for the purpose of this song, I'm going to drop you the chord progression somewhere in this video so that you can follow along. Alright? So what I'll be doing in this first stage, I'll be playing the chord progression. When I figure out the chord progression, 1, 5, 6, 4, 1, 5, then 4, or 6, then 5, and 4. Now, all I need to do is to know where the triads of these chords are on the guitar, alright? So I need to know my... And if you're watching this video and you don't know how to play any of this, just check my triad videos, how to play triads on guitar. I don't want to start explaining that from scratch. So what I'll do, when Do is playing, I'll just play around the triads. The Do, Mi, So. When So is playing, I'll play So, Ti, Re. When La, Do, Mi. When Fa is playing. I hope you understand. If you don't understand to this point, pause the video, then play it before you come back, alright? So all together. Right? Alright, so now I'll start breaking after playing this full like triads like this, right? I'll start breaking them into parts. Instead of playing the whole thing into 3, like instead of playing da da da, the 3 notes, I can break them into 2. Yeah. Did you hear that? So what I was doing. So the secret of this is your right hand. It's not even your left hand. Forget about the left hand. Your right hand is doing a lot of magic. Once you understand the groove of the song, it's like you have to use your right hand to try and follow that pattern. Imagine that you are beating drums, right, with your right hand. It's the same thing you pick and then apply on picking the notes. Now that's what makes the difference. It's not like you're playing something magical or something. So 5, 5. Okay? Right? Then you can change octave. So what I did was I changed my octave. Instead of playing here, I came here. So I was playing the same thing I played up down here. So then fa 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 la, right? Then yeah, that's what I was doing. Now you can now play around. Remember we're playing around with 1 and 3, right? You can now play around with 3, 5 of each chord, the 3, 5 of each chord, or the 1 and 5, or so let me play it all together. Repeat the same process. So I'm simply playing around all those techniques that I did. But then you might be wondering, how am I able to know the notes to play? It's very simple. Just like I said, from every chord in the progression, pick it out aside. So when a do is playing, I already know that my do is made up of. All I need to do is to play around the rhythm. Let's say I'm doing tickety. I can do or all I need to do is that I'll just make sure that what I'm playing, all the notes I'm playing match the chord that is playing at that point. That's very, very simple, guys. So if you don't understand, pause the video, watch over it and try again, all right? So if you play it all together, yeah. Do you understand? So what I'm simply doing is I already know where my notes are, right? On the fretboard. When the fa is playing, I know that my fa is. So now, which leads us to the next point, understanding inversions. Inversions are different variations of a particular chord. So instead of playing my fa, right? Remember my fa? Fa, la, do, right? It's simply here. Right? So instead of playing it like this, I can play it like this. Fa, la, do. Can you see it? Fa, la, do, fa. So I'm just substituting this. So this is my fa. If I move 2 steps forward, it becomes my so. I'm going to drop a full video where I'm explaining chord inversion, so I want you to follow along. But yeah, so for the do, I'm doing this, fa, then so, yeah, then la. So these are the chords I'm using. So remember, I already know the chord progression, right? I'm just substituting these inversions now instead of playing the main chords. So what I did was I picked a line and I repeated it, which brings us to the next point. Repetition, very important. When there's an interlude, you can just pick a line. So what I was playing was Do, La, Sa, Da, 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 Da. Then I repeated it. So it's something you can try. Now this thing can work on any praise song at all. So if you follow this pattern step by step, you are going to achieve the same results I'm playing. And now this thing I'm doing is like cooking, right? A lot of us know ingredients, we know the spices already, but we don't know how to put it together. And then that's not even all. Imagine you want to cook food now, then you only have 2 ingredients. You only have salt, right? And that is all. You want to make fried rice, for example, and you only have salt and the rice, right? You know, it won't sound as delicious as when somebody has salt, curry, pepper, and all of those things, right? It's the same thing. A lot of people only know how to play major scale, for example, and they stop there. They don't know inversions, they don't know techniques like repetition, they don't know slides and all of that. You will definitely struggle. And so that's the essence of this video, to teach you, to just point out to you some of these techniques. So you can also check out some of these techniques, repetition, triads, inversions, in my channel, because I've created them. I also have a playlist that I've explained how to play praise songs on guitar, so check it out. So if we continue, so this is a technique I'm using, palm muting, right? So when a song is starting like this, I can start with palm muting, right? I can just pick a particular set of notes. So what I'm playing now, I'm just playing. You can decide to stay on the one. Remember, I said the secret is in the right hand, not the left hand. So then I'm muting it with my right hand, muting the strings with my right hand. That's all. So if you play, that's all. Then you can ask yourself. What I was simply doing was to play around this same do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, the second shape of the major scale. And if you are struggling with all of this pentatonic or major scale, I have a lot of videos in my channel, so check it out. And if you don't want to learn from scratch, if you don't want to learn on your own, I also have a course that will help you do that. Links below. Alright? So I was just playing a very, very simple line. Right? I just know the variations, the inversions. Remember, it's La, the progression of praise the Lord is 6, 4, 1, 5. Now remember these inversions I'm playing. I'm not playing the main chords here. I'm not playing the full chords, right? I'm playing the inversions. So with these inversions, I now know the notes. I'm picking the notes individually from each of them. Now remember that the secret is in the right hand. So you just learn to vocalize sometimes and then think of how to attach melodies of that chord to the groove you are playing. So if I'm doing so for example, pray, oh my soul, pray. Do you understand what I mean? Yeah. So if you do this, I assure you that, see, all of these praise songs will never be hard for you again. So this thing can work on any song, like I said. All right. Pentatonic scale. Yeah, that's what I just did. So what I did was still my pentatonic. So from here, from do, I just did. I did a slide from re mi then so. Then I went back. Then I did the same thing above. That's all. Can you see I'm doing the same thing? Very, very simple, guys. You just need to know the chord progression. Right? You're always on time. You can't do no wrong. Once you know the chord progression, you can manipulate your notes in any order and it will make sense. Simple. Right here. Simple. What is helping me? I just know, right? My do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do in 2 different positions, and then that's what I'm using. Guys, this is not the end. I'll be doing more breakdowns like this. So if you enjoyed this video, just hit the like, and if you are not subscribed, subscribe and hit the notifications so that you don't miss out on videos like this. So, and if you want to see more breakdowns like this, let me hear in the comment section. I'm going to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.